The moment I decided to hide the Israelite spies, I felt a tremor in my soul, a mix of fear and resolve. The world outside was a cacophony of soldiers shouting, the clanging of armor, the dull thud of boots searching every home. It would have been so easy to say nothing, to let them find these strangers. But as I looked at the two men before me, breathless and weary, I knew this was no ordinary encounter. They spoke of their God, the one who had split the Red Sea and struck down mighty kings. I had heard the whispers in the market, the stories passed from traveller to traveller. And though I had never seen their God, I could feel the truth of their words. Our walls, the great walls of Jericho, suddenly seemed small and fragile against a power so immense. My people relied on stone and soldiers, but I had begun to believe there was something greater. In that moment, my fear became twofold. The soldiers at the door could kill me for treason, for harboring enemies of the state. But an even deeper fear stirred within me, the fear of missing a chance to align myself with something true, something divine. I could not let fear of man overrule the fear of God. As I led the spies to the roof and covered them with flax, my hands trembled. Every sound from the street below, every voice and every clatter sent my heart racing. I thought of my family, my father, my mother, my siblings. If the soldiers discovered what I had done, they would kill us all without hesitation. But if I betrayed the spies, what hope would we have in the face of their advancing army? When I sent the soldiers away with a lie, I realized there was no turning back. The choice had been made. The spies promised me and my family safety in exchange for my help, and I clung to their words like a drowning woman to a piece of driftwood. I tied a crimson cord to my window as instructed, a symbol of the promise between us and, perhaps, a symbol of hope. But hope is a fragile thing, easily overshadowed by doubt. What if the spies didn't keep their promise? What if they perished before the city fell? What if their God so mighty in the stories forgot me, a Canaanite woman, a sinner by all accounts? These fears gnawed at me. Yet beneath them was a flicker of faith I could not ignore. I hoped for salvation, not just for my life, but for something greater. For redemption, for a chance to leave behind the woman I had been and to become someone new. The crimson cord in my window wasn't just a sign for the Israelite army, it was a prayer, a silent cry for mercy. I dared to believe that their God, so far above the gods of Jericho, would see me, know me, and spare me. As I sat in the quiet of my home, waiting for the sound of armies and the shouts of conquest, I whispered a prayer to their God, not out of certainty, but out of hope, and in that hope I found a strange peace. Even amidst the fear, I had made my choice. Now I would wait to see if their God had truly chosen me.